Welcome to a discussion of the pros and cons for the 2022 ballot measures, brought to you by the League of Women Voters of Diablo Valley and St. Mary's College. Let's talk about Proposition 31. Proposition 31 is a referendum on a 2020 law that would prohibit the retail sale of certain flavored tobacco products. A referendum asks that a law that has already been passed by the legislature and signed by the governor be approved by the voters. It is put on the ballot if enough signatures are gathered. The law at issue cannot be enforced until the election is held. So, in this case, voting yes on Proposition 31 means that you support legislation SB 793, passed in 2020, that prohibits sale of certain flavored tobacco products. Voting no on this proposition means that you want to overturn SB 731 and support the continuation of sale of certain flavored tobacco products. To give you a little background, in August 2020, SB 793 was signed into law. 84 of 89 Democrats and a quarter of Republicans supported the bill. It prohibits in-store retailers and vending machines from possessing flavored tobacco products with the intent to sell. As one of the bill's supporters said, using candy, fruit, and other alluring flavors, the tobacco industry weaponized its tactics to beguile a new generation into nicotine addiction, while keeping longtime users hooked. The legislative ban included flavored juices which can be used to vape, menthol cigarettes, chewing tobacco, and flavored cigarillos, but excluded hookah and premium cigars. In 2009, federal law banned cigarettes with non-tobacco flavors, except menthol. In April of this year, the FDA proposed banning menthol-flavored cigarettes and all non-tobacco flavored cigars. A final decision by the FDA has not yet been made. State and local governments regulate sales and use of tobacco and can mandate stricter rules than the federal government. Right now, about 1/3 of Californians live in areas with rules banning certain sales of flavored tobacco products, most of which include a ban on menthol cigarettes. The fiscal impact of the passage of Proposition 31 has to do with taxes the state collects from sales. It would reduce state tobacco tax revenue up to $100 million a year. The size of the revenue loss depends on whether smokers would switch from flavored to non-flavored tobacco products, therefore having little effect on tobacco tax revenues. Also, since state and local governments pay for health care for their employees and qualifying low-income residents, if Prop 31 passes, it would likely reduce tobacco use, leading to better health and thus reducing health care costs. In short, the net change in state and local government health care costs is uncertain. Those supporting Proposition 31 do so because they feel that flavored tobacco is a gateway to addiction among children. They say that Big Tobacco has spent millions of dollars lobbying so California retailers could keep selling candy-flavored products to children. In the U.S., more than 2 million middle and high school students now use e-cigarettes, many for the enjoyment of the flavors they taste. 4 out of 5 young people who have used tobacco started with a flavored product. Those opposing Proposition 31 do so because they feel the law is unfair, since lawmakers have exempted hookah tobacco, expensive cigars, and flavored pipe tobacco from the prohibition. Also, this prohibition will hurt small businesses and jobs as products are pushed from licensed resellers to an underground market. This leads to increased youth access, crime, and other social concerns. Finally, the state will lose valuable tax revenue. The main supporter of this initiative is the California Teachers Association. The California League of Women Voters also supports this proposition, as do Gavin Newsom and Jim Knox, director of the American Cancer Society. Journals showing support are the Santa Cruz Sentinel Editorial Board and Bay Area Reporter Editorial Board. The main financial supporters of Prop 31 as of September 8, 2022 are Michael Bloomberg, who contributed $4.2 million, Kaiser Foundation Health Plan, contributing $1.1 million, and the American Heart Association, contributing $100,000. The total amount donated in favor of Prop 31 is $5.3 million. Opponents of Proposition 31 are no on Proposition 31, Californians against Prohibition. Financial support for the opposition has come from R.J. Reynolds and Philip Morris USA, each donating over $10 million, and ITG Brands, which distributes Winston, Kool, and other cigarette products. ITG donated $500,000. The total amount donated against Prop 31 as of September 8th is $8.2 million. We have done our best to give you a researched overview of this proposition. But please be aware that there will continue to be updates and additional information. We encourage you to visit the websites of Ballotpedia, the California Secretary of State, Easy Voter, and Voter's Edge to stay informed. Thank you very much, and please remember to vote.